Under the warm midday sun in Burnaby, the Whitecap women were given a hero's welcome for winning the W League title in Ottawa. 5,700 people showing up to watch the men prepare for the postseason with a game against Seattle, hoping the home team could be as successful as their female counterparts. It was an excellent job by the Whitecap coaching staff to bring the team together to win the cup. And with championship MVP Randy Hermes leading the way, the Whitecap women only conceded 1 goal in the Final Four despite facing 2 teams that, like them, had not lost on their road to the championship. Amber Allen had the best chance to take the trophy with this effort in overtime, but was stopped by Amanda Brown. But 2 Wildcats missed their penalty attempts in the shootout, leaving the Whitecap players watching on as their goalkeeper, Erin McLeod, stepped up to stroke home the winning kick, giving the Whitecaps the very elusive title.
I don't know if you noticed, there was a few little things that happened that indicated to me that we had finally arrived. The locking of the arms at the end of the game to show that we were all in this together for the penalty kicks, and no matter what happened, we were either going to go up together or down together, one or the other.
While the young McLeod has made a name for herself by stopping more goals than scoring them, Coach Bennett was not surprised at her expert finish.
Because I knew she'd score. I mean, I've been watching Erin all season long, and she practices striking the ball more than any other player on the team. And people were surprised that I'd selected her, but I'd already had in my mind that she was going to take one of them back at the hotel before we even arrived at the field. And there was no doubt in my mind that she was going to put it exactly where she put it, because I've seen her hit them in training in the same spot.
So after 3 years of disappointment, the Whitecaps, desperate to fulfill their playoff potential this year, and began to believe they could after an away match in Seattle.
The game in Seattle, the 1-0 win in Seattle, was when I first got an indication in my heart that maybe this was all going to come together for us this year. And probably the best phone call I made all year long was the phone call that Claire Rust had about halfway through the season. That was, to me, from a coaching standpoint, that was a turning point for the team. She was one player that I had not had any sort of communication with, and I knew I needed to fill a hole, and I made that call to Salt Spring Island and spoke to her father. And after talking to him, he really didn't want me to talk to his daughter at first, and then after talking to me for about a half an hour, he said, "I've changed my mind. I'm going to let you have her cell number." And I phoned her by cell, and we made an agreement over the phone that she was going to come up and play for the Whitecaps.
And although the Whitecaps are overjoyed at finally fulfilling their goal, Coach Bennett says the Caps will not sit on their accomplishment, but continue to look forward to the next challenge and building the team that's best suited to overcome it.
I know you can't stand still. It's like any coach will tell you, if you stand still, you're finished. The rest of the teams in the league now they get themselves so up for playing against the Whitecaps. So every game for them is like a championship game when they play us. And if we stay still, we're toast. We got to keep evolving. There'll be lots of emails coming in from other players that want to come to beautiful British Columbia and play for the Whitecaps. We have to just take one step at a time and build on what we already have. We already have a very good organization, a very good team, and we need to build on it.